Hi, this is Lexus playing
Ammonia's idea of crisis
idle
awareness.
game. We'll continue up from where we left. This is what whirling walls. Let's go.
Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew? It's time, dear partner and Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures. Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run. As you can see, our Fantasyland's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under... The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds, so it's our job to, as we attract...
Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler? Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides, just...
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. And there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble. And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us? But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry it.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked. I also wanted you to
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right, then. Let's start with...
Collect the required number of adventure coins and reach the destination to complete the challenge. Beware of some traps in the stage that will decrease the challenge time if touched. Special skills can create exclusive rings in front of the character while they are diving or gliding. Not only can you speed up using these skills, but you can also use them to avoid obstacles or break through the terrain. Blah 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 blah. I thought I got into the wall and got stuck.
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncy cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products. Don't worry. As Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina's already getting 60% of the sales revenue. After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance. Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us. Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you. Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
Service value plus 12. Weight 1600. Eclectic escapades 2000. Time. What does it even mean?
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
You're both doing great. In any case, with this, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is now officially running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
मेरा वाला बॉटल नहीं है क्या? Wage expenditure, other revenue, 800 attractive. Is 3200 current cycle. Great.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more to draw in the crowds. I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier. She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are so many layers to this operation.
That's why it's an operation. Head to the lowest of here.
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Hey there, Escoffier!
Oh, my employers are here. The president of the Spina di Rosula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine.
Let's get back to business. I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle.
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tiered, but this isn't just about attracting visitors. Her culinary masterpieces will surely have other surprising effects. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
Then Paimon come every single day?
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef surprise dish. So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next theme dish. Now then, give me your hand. a warm and energetic feel. Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin. A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength. Alright, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical.
Power back by making your waves banter doing less the next time.
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy. The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste, perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day. But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh, if I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Cendra. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier! Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference. The artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our...
Upgrade. Yes, level 2.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading this.
That's right. Based on my... An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees or invest funds in training to enhance our employees. Whew, that should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to...
Huh? Have we? Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly. I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh? But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted.
Whoa, seeing your own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down. From here on out, we'll be running the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland together. Let's make it a big success!
Eclectic debates, movie masterpieces, and melomania. By upgrading, expanding our skills, then increase the possibility ticket sales. As the period of the by sales and physical and for the enhanced choice movement and masterpiece. Okay,
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Only when service value meets customer actionable and attraction the higher the fleet level and achieving this service elements. Again, for service element whether it's hiring, training, or automated salaries, which costs will be incurred that use of your funds. Okay, focus haven't assigned duties to yet will still require this salary. And skulls, we finally have facilities. 15 out of 35 reward 6,000. Already late. In this challenge, you must approach the barrage firing device to destroy it. Use a special blade at the right moment to avoid crash. effort during this cycle. I don't know what Milo manner is. Create the same attraction 2 times this cycle to create its avenue for the category.
unique aroma. All right then.
Recruited. No, I can recruit for movie masterpiece. This guy. Confirm assignment. Only moved one. Better for movie masterpiece. I will need to upgrade him. Trade.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Bye. We can upgrade it one. 50% fund for whole cycle is much better, I guess. Wait.
Who's that? Our hero, the Traveler? And Paimon, too! Oh, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Mrs. Coiffier already told me you were the big boss here. But when I saw you just now, I forgot myself for a moment.
Tactically speaking, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland doesn't even have a boss, does it? Isn't it the idea that everyone works together to make it as successful as possible, and then we all share the profits? But, wait a sec. Why are you here, Veressa?
Well, officially, I'm here to promote my brand. Not long ago, Mrs. Coiffier placed an order with me for her restaurant, as she often does. In her letter, she mentioned that showcasing my orchard's products at the festival would boost sales and help build my brand recognition. After talking it through with my parents, I decided to give it a shot. Now that I'm done with the restaurant's ingredient order, I plan to sell the rest of my fruit directly to guests to help quench their...
The thought of enjoying fresh fruit from Natland here in Fontaine. But with this many customers, wouldn't it be exhausting to watch?
Huh? Am I supposed to be... There's an attraction over there called Movie Masterpieces, right? I heard some of those films have even been adapted into great comics.
So, you're not doing...
Back in the Collective of Plenty, I'd just set up a sign with the fruit prices, place a weighing scale and a coin jar to one side, then let people pay on their own. When closing time came around, I'd wake up and check the accounts. Not a single Mora's ever...
To be fair, that does sound nice. People in the Collective of Plenty are a law-abiding bunch. No one would even think about taking something without paying. Makes sense that tending your stall wouldn't take too... Fontainian customers are no doubt trustworthy too, but... Plus, if you just leave the stall and attend it as a Natlanese merchant, people here might think you're gone for good.
In that case... But I'll need to buy some things in the city before I promised to bring back some Fontainian clockwork mecha for Kochian. Oh, and I also wanted to try a few rounds of movie masterpieces. After that...
We might not be locals, but we've explored Fontaine quite a bit.
In that case, give me a moment to get some extra fruit, a price list, and my... I get to go shopping with the Traveler!
Osmanthus wa-
Hello, boss. I'm from the Collective of Plenty. You might recall receiving a letter from us requesting you to design some components.
Wait a sec. Why does Ion-san need clockwork mecha?
Nothing like that. Our coach just wants to fine-tune her gym equipment so people can target different muscle groups. She mentioned something about a rowing machine to focus on back muscles, as well as a pec deck and a leg press machine. The parts that connect the ropes and weight plates wear out easily, but they need to be strong. So Coach Ion-san thought,
It all sounds so technical. When did fitness turn...
To be honest, I don't really get all the details either, but if it works out, I'll be sure to train according to her revised method. And if it doesn't, we can always stick to the good old method. If you're interested, I can show you a few beginner exercises the next... You'll be able to smash the records without even breaking a sweat. I know it.
Paimon will pass on that one. She'll be rooting for you.
You can always try the equipment we keep for little Saurians, Paimon. As long as you start out with the super lightweights, you'll be fine. Weight training's for everyone, you know. As long as you put in the effort and keep it, anyone can develop rock-solid muscles. All right, time to show off how fast I can run. I'm gonna go have a blast, then come back, calm down.
That's right. Last thing, funnily enough, Paimon can think of someone else with a bad habit.
No need to worry about me, guys. I do a lot of long-distance running, so I always make sure to bring...
Woohoo! How was it? Did you get through all the levels?
It was amazing! Not only did I get a super high score, but I also checked up on every homage to the original films, and even recreated several iconic scenes. I'll focus on doing business this time round, but if there's ever another event like this, please let me know.
Yep. You know what? We should let you design the levels! I'm sure all the fans will be thrilled!
That would be great! Add Astro. Thank you for. Add Astro.
Hey, Siegeween! Welcome to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland!
समझा नहीं.
Oh, your encouragement leaves Paimon feeling even more motivated than ever. But now they've got films to watch. Even the ones who used to cause trouble might settle down a bit, right? We have our very own animal-themed area, by the way. We call it Mellow Manor. Customers are calling it the most relaxing place in the park. Oh, you mean we could invite Siegeween to be a consultant at Mellow Manor? Now that you mention it, that sounds like a great idea! Yeah, like someone who gives advice and tells the park staff the workload won't be too heavy, but it's important work. Besides, you'll mostly be playing with the animals. With Siegeween on board, Mellow Manor's gonna be even better than before! Paimon has a feeling our revenue's gonna shoot through the... Guess that's not scenery most Fontanians see every day, huh? Wait, aren't fight scenes supposed to be as realistic as possible? Surely the... you sure the...
क्या होते हैं?
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
ले आओ.
But how come you seem so familiar with this bar when it's your first time here? Paimon's never even heard of the drinks. Where do we begin? Literally everything that's happened. Huh? So we could become mercs too? That actually makes a lot of sense. When you think about it, it's not all that different from adventure commissions. Who knows? Maybe we'll find jobs where we can help a lot of people while also bringing in a nice chunk of Mora. Wouldn't hurt to build connections with Dia's Eremite friends either, would it? Us? Wait, but Paimon hasn't seen Linny any— All of them? That's some Paimon had no idea Linny was so into horror. Well, that's a side of Linny we've never seen before. Don't even think about roping— Sounds like eclectic escapades would be more to your liking then. Wanna— Still, if you're interested in the attraction, why not become a consultant? That way you'd get to see... Great idea! If we can get Linny on board, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland will be even more popular than...
प्लाजो वही होता है.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1. Not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
You're so quick, Dia! Everyone agreed just like that! Guess that means we're now official partners of the Blazing Hooah! Watch out, world! There's a couple of new mercs on the scene! Maybe Paimon should give herself a proper... It's a deal!
Another quest, complete that quest, focus experience.
We should, take a... break it.
Hey, Navia! What you up to?
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Bournet! I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No, I...
Why is she so aggressive? She won't even listen to what the poor girl has to say!
Wait! Huh? Who do you think you are telling... So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the...
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most definitely is our business. We're going to stand up for him, whether you like it or...
Overworked? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Fermon can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire.
But Philmont can do the job, he just...
Monica, back inside!
But you said I should...
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you! Come on.
Wow! What a...
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some... Her name is Savannah. She's the new head. Ever since she took the job, She's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting... One guy was so overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen. She's refusing to... Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. But with Savannah, what... And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way. Camping out, watching, and waiting for an
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now.
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way she was laying into Monica, someone... And besides, I don't really think I'm built for espionage. Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Oh,
Paimon will join you, 'cause this is...
Guys, it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. That said, if you were a really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosula...
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize for the scene you This is a small token from us. It's some candy from Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered.
Monica's the one apologizing?
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
All right. Sense there's kid?
Thank you for understanding. We'll...
A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become...
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't always been like this. But that's a story for another time.
Oh, Paimon totally gets... Huh? Hold on, there's some... Find... Escoffier? So, who is this?
Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the hotel. She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Bourg and restored the restaurant. Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Bourg's history.
Gâteau de Bourg? That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right? Wow.
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Bourg was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kit, but none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, Escoffier decided that as head chef, she...
The Fortress of Mirapede?
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance they found was fairly minimal. Even the guards believed the whole... Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still, by the time she returned, the role...
So that's what happened.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier...
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica, it's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the...
what?
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember...
Yes, Chef!
That's weird.
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join the line.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up?
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef. Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her anymore.
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh,
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh, and tell Fiamma to get well soon, so you're not running yourself ragged every single
Fiamma. That's the second time.
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. And with Mom stuck at home taking care of, he decided